Okay, welcome everyone. This is Rajenaira-Madalyn with Beloved Essences, and I'm back again with my beautiful star sister, Lisa DeLong, who is a frequency healer. And we're just doing an audio today because we have gotten information from we've gotten the nudges from the King and Queen of the Fairies that they have messages they want to share with us. Correct, Lisa?
That is correct, yes.
So I was visiting Lisa several years back, and at that time, the King and Queen of the Fairies showed up as we were doing our own getting information between us, and they shared some beautiful information with us then. It's like probably many years back. And lately, I've noticed they've been showing up again in my consciousness. They've been coming to my thoughts. And so I asked Lisa, don't you think, have you been noticing the King and the Queen of the Fairies showing up lately? Because I think they have something they want to share with everybody with all of this that's going on with Mother Earth. And Lisa said, yes, as a matter of fact, they have been. So I'm going to let Lisa start talking about because I asked her, have you noticed them showing up lately? And this is what she said. Go, Lisa.
Yes, they have been showing up, and I've been working with them on quite a number of occasions, especially right before the 7/20/2020 528 love frequency event. They were very prominent in working with me and helping out through the Middle Earth kingdoms, etc., and into the fairy realm, bringing this 528 hertz energy into it. So I have been working with King Oberon and Queen Titania for quite some time. And they do have other names, so if you know them by other names, that is perfectly fine, they say. But that's what I know them as.
Okay, good. Good. So as we were talking earlier this morning, I just felt like that it's time to share something from them. So we're going to tap in, and Lisa has got information from them, I know. Mm-hmm. So Lisa, have they stepped forward yet?
Yes, they have, and they are working on assisting all of our worlds as well as Mother Earth to make this ascension process and get us all in a higher frequency. And they do understand, and they have also been dealing with their own difficulties. The ugly that's coming up, as we said before in previous recordings, take on the ugly. The ugly has been showing up, and everyone is diligent. They're all working with the highest divine love energy to create the new worlds everywhere, galactically and here on Earth. So they want to just let everybody know and say, congratulations, you're doing a good job. We know that it is difficult to look at your own ugly stuff and to process that, and then to also be in the drama or / stories of other people that are working on their stuff to make a higher ascension path happen for them as well. So keep up the good work, they say. Keep pulling in the divine love energy for your strength and your guidance. So with working with the 528 hertz, changing the water, again, they're working their magic. I love it that they want to still continue on with creating that energy through the water. And again, it's a longer process than my mind wants to perceive, but we have so much to change. I wish it was a rapid, instantaneous change that we've gotten going on with our DNA. And so does the rest of the beings that are working on this. But it is quite a process to get at a cellular level of 528 hertz. So continue on, keep on doing your blessings to the water, help Mother Earth as much as you can, even if it's just sitting with her and admiring her beauty. And as she changes seasons now, work on what we're needing to go into as we prepare for this beautiful fall season, how can we prepare for our winter hibernation, so to speak? How are we going to come out when spring arrives? And are we going to be in a better 528 hertz DNA structured being? And that's what the fairies want to work with us too.
It's kind of like spring. When spring comes forth with its new blossoms and its new life, we will also spring forth as new blossoms and new lives. But we're going through this time of shedding our old skins, our old ideals, our old beliefs. Some of that we have to look at and recognize why that has surfaced and how is that applying to me, and let that just move off gracefully if you can. And they'll help you. The fairy kingdom is massive. They are everywhere, and I feel like they are in high activity, even though it's coming into fall, autumn, and wintertime. The fairy kingdom and the elementals, they don't stop. They are full on high activity around humanity, around Mother Earth, and all the elements of Mother Earth that need their support. So it's kind of like humans need to take a break sometime and regroup. The fairies have always been straight on. They've always known what their mission is and what their job is, and to help humanity. Humanity hasn't always recognized the fairies and the elementals and doing their work. But they're like, well, it doesn't matter. We don't go away. We're here. We're still doing our stuff. We are excited that you are helping the frequencies of the water, the healing of the DNAs, because it's what we as fairies work with all the time too. It's just, I just see them like it's full on activity, like, you know how little ants and everybody gather all their stuff, you know, for hibernation time. They're full on activity gathering their stuff, but they're not allowing hibernation because they just don't. They work right through it all the time. They are excited to do it. And I'm getting that they absolutely love and adore their king and their queen. And they've been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And they're like, okay, so we're getting into the realms of leprechauns. That's the same too. It's all the same. They're all part of the same family. They're like kissing cousins is what they're saying. So they're excited that we're sharing information from them, because not too many are tapping into and sharing information from them. So they're thrilled that we are allowing and open to that. And actually we resonate with that very much, just as much as we do with the galactics. So they're like, well, we're the same galactics, fairies, where there's no difference in any of us. The humans, there's no difference. Star people, you're star people. There's no difference in any of them. They just put a different label on it. And they're like, we assume those labels are to be dissolved. There's no need for labels at all.
That's very true. Yes.
Okay, I guess they had something to say. Now it's back to you, I think, Lisa.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. Again, their message is, is to understand the secret of the season. It really isn't about hibernation and falling asleep and not being active. It's about welcoming that time of the year when you can enjoy your gifts, explore new gifts, and also to revive your known talents. So we're really not sleeping. We're remembering who we are. We're remembering who we know. And we can have a wonderful into the harvest, and now into preparing for the recovery.
Can you say that again?
Yes.
We can have a wonder what?
A wonderful time realizing that we've gone through the spring, we're entering into the harvest, and now we can really enjoy the splendor of the quiet time as we again immerse into our own self and bring about that 528 hertz DNA shifting as we remember who we are and what we know, and we rejoice in that.
I'm hearing it's go ahead, don't be afraid, but to dig deep.
Yeah.
Dig deep within yourself. Dig deep within your true spiritual consciousness. Dig deep within your true 3D consciousness. Find your spiritual higher level consciousness. This is the exploration time.
Exactly.
And just keep digging. And when you find something that smells yucky or doesn't feel right, bring it to the surface and clear it off.
That's right. Process it. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Dig deep.
And again, it's all just because we don't have to be toiling in our everyday lives as much as we thought we have to. We don't know, in the United States, we're going to be enjoying this La Nina kind of Indian summer, fall, and then we're going to have the El Nino show up. So again, prepare, do the planning and go out and get your artwork stuff. Go out and get the instrument that you want to learn how to play so that you're prepared for when we do have to nestle and thrive in our winter habitat, that we have everything that we need and we're going to enjoy it. Search out those classes that you want to take, because now with everything being zoomed and on the internet, we can really flourish and find like-minded communities to be actively involved in, and that will help us grow, and also it will bring our gifts out that we want to share with others.
And notice that your likes and interests may very well change. May very well change. And it's always a change for the better. Change is always happening. But what you used to like may not have such a calling for you anymore. And don't be surprised at that. Just let that evolve. See what your new experience can be.
Right. And in one of our previous episodes, we talked about deciding and choosing. And this is a really good time to understand choosing, because we can choose an activity, some artwork that we want to do, or any other creative things. We can choose that for a while, and then we can set it back and select another choice and work on that. So be flexible with yourself and allow that choosing. Don't make any decisions. Remember, decide is to heal, and we want to make everything thrive or flourish while we're not having our attention on it. And our gifts are going to, again, be revived. We're going to learn new gifts to share with everyone. And I'm just so looking forward to this season. I really am.
I know. And the fairies are too. They're like, we're Mother Earth angels. We're Earth angels, and we are here for you. And we'd love it if you reach out and contact us. We talk to you all the time. A lot of people, we show up on the backs of dragonflies. We show up with hummingbirds. We are always around. So the little beetles and the little what are those little red bugs with the little black dots on them? Ladybugs.
Yeah.
They're like, we're tiny, but we can be large. And you'll see us as sparkles. You'll see us as showing up like little dust specks, like cotton fluff balls out floating everywhere. But we are excited to send our energy and spend our spirit time with you that are humans. And we don't expect anything from you in return other than just love back to us. Just love back to us, and put your thoughts on us every once in a while. And those of you that are like to paint and draw and record things, paint us, draw us, bring out your third eye visual impression of what we look like as king and queen of the fairies to you.